This is Bruce Anderson from Mindset Wins. A question I get asked quite a lot is something in the form of, can hypnosis cure? And then they give me the name of something that they want cured. Default answer to that is no, but because that's really the wrong question. Let me tell you a little story of something that actually happened, and it'll give you an idea of what is the right answer or what is the right question. I worked with a woman who, among other things, had a workplace accident where she seriously injured one of her cervical vertebrae. That left her with extreme pain in her, just above her shoulder blades, that put her on workman's compensation and a disability. She could not work anymore. I didn't work with her on that. I worked with her on issues around self-worth and just being focused on what was wrong all the time. So the work that I did with her shifted her attention from what was wrong, which was always getting her uptight and snarky with other people and aggressively nasty and so on, to figuring out what she wanted and focusing on that. In other words, when you focus on what you want instead of what's wrong, life gets a lot better. And after some work on that, we agreed that her sense of self-worth was significantly improved and that she was starting to focus on what she wants rather than what was wrong. And she and the people around her noticed that she was behaving like a different person. And none of the conversations that we'd had, none of the work that I did came anywhere as close to addressing the pain she was experiencing. In fact, we didn't talk about it at all. Out of curiosity, several sessions in, I asked her, what that pain that you're on disability for, that was pretty strong when we started, wasn't it? On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you place it? And she said, oh, it was usually, when it was a good day, it would be about 7. When it was a bad day, it would be 9 or even beyond that. So really debilitating. So, okay. And what is it now? She said, well, most of the time it's, on a good time, it's a 1. And if things aren't going well, it'll be maybe a 2. So I asked her, well, does that interfere with your life? Can you handle that level of discomfort? And she said, oh yeah, easily. So here's what happened. By getting her to focus on what she wants instead of what was wrong, because focusing on what's wrong builds anger inside and aggression and tension and all of that. I don't claim to really understand how, but all of that was making the pain signals from her vertebrae more extreme. It was like, if you've got a bad injury and you keep slapping it or scratching it, it hurts. It makes it worse. So what the work that I had done with her allowed her to do was to relax, to enjoy the life that she was living. And as a result of that, the interference from her habit of focusing on what was wrong went away. She stopped interfering with her body's natural ability to heal. Now, did that cure the damage that was done in her vertebrae? No, it didn't cure it at all. It was still there. Nothing mechanical changed. What changed was the interference that her brain was creating in her body that made the pain worse. So the answer to the question that I started out with, and maybe what the question ought to be, is not can hypnosis cure X, whatever X is, but with hypnosis, can I improve my lifestyle, my thought processes, my outlook on life to the point where whatever X is isn't bothering me nearly as much? That's what the question should be. And the answer to that is almost certainly. Changing your mindset changes your life.